So I just say what I want. So my name is Jamil Luis Simon. I'm 52 years old. I am from Brazil. I suffer from headaches. I used to suffer from headaches since I was about 17 or 18 years old. It seems to be a family problem because of my grandfather, 2 brothers, niece, cousins, and many people. And the headache was at that time not very frequent, and so I was not so worried about. I was taking tablets. But then in about 2003, 2004, I noticed that the headache was getting worse and worse and was becoming a daily headache. I was taking too many tablets, painkillers. And then in 2006, following an advice of my girlfriend at that time, her name is Ana, because she lives in São Paulo City, the capital of São Paulo state. She told me, Jamil, why don't you go look for treatment with a good neurologist in São Paulo, because I live in Campos do Jordão, it's like Jordan Fields, which is a small town with 45,000 people. So I went to São Paulo City, looked for this first doctor, and his treatment was restriction on food, many restrictions, and I didn't like it. And besides, he wanted me to eat things that are not good for my cholesterol, like eat butter and all the fat things. He said they would be good for my headaches, but don't drink milk, don't drink orange juice, don't do that. I said I couldn't stand. Besides, he gave me amitriptyline and nortriptyline, and I said, these 2 medicines, they don't work for me because I feel the empty head. I can't concentrate. I cannot take this medicine. So I quit. I quit this first doctor. Then I looked for a second doctor. She was a woman. I will say the name because it's not compromising. Celia Huesler. And she started the treatment as a neurologist with anticonvulsant, antidepressant drugs and many others, and also metazargida. But after a few months, I noticed the medicines were not helping at all. I was having like 17, 18 days of headache per month. So besides taking the preventive medicines, I was also taking the painkillers, like anti-inflammatory, which causes me many cold sores. And the anti-inflammatory drugs, anti-inflammation, they work well, but they cause me cold sores. So they were bad for my tongue, for my mouth. I couldn't speak, couldn't eat properly. Well, because this treatment didn't work either, I went to the third doctor in São Paulo, working in the main hospital in São Paulo City, which is the Hospital Albert Einstein. And this doctor, he was like the same approach, with antidepressant drugs, with anticonvulsant drugs, and he also applied Botox here and on the back, many places in my head, but these medicines didn't work either. So I was getting very unhappy and my life was terrible, and like I told Dr. Shevel today by email, and I put these words in Facebook. One day in June, in the end of June probably, I typed in the internet, because I was always reading something about headaches in the internet, and it's good because I speak English, so I can read many articles. So I typed migraine surgery, and the angel came. Dr. Shevel appeared at the Wikipedia site, and the Wikipedia had an article about Dr. Shevel's surgery. I was happy to hear that Arab physician in the year 1000, because I descend from Arabs. So I said, look, an ancestor of mine had this idea. And so I got in touch with Dr. Shevel by email, by Skype, and Dr. Shevel was so kind because he called my house. He phoned me in the house. So we arranged the surgery here. Of course, I answered his questions and to see if my headache was the kind that the surgery would be, applicable. So then I came here, did the surgery, and it's been 13 days since I did the surgery, and I have no headaches anymore. And even being here in South Africa, which I love very much, the people are so nice. I never met such wonderful people like the South Africans. It's true, very nice people. Even being here, I had some stressful situations like driving or fighting with my girlfriend, and I got no headaches at all. I got no headaches. So that's why I told you, I told Dr. Shevel, everybody here, I am reborn, because my life was terrible, and I think now my life is completely new life. Thank you very much, everybody here.
Thank you.